I'd like to welcome you to the very first edition of Glendora Real Estate Update by Gary Edmonds of Southland Properties. I can be reached at Southland Properties. You can call me on my cell at 626-827-4477. You can also reach me by email at gedmonds@southlandproperties.net. You can see me on my website at www.garyedmonds.com. Or you can follow this update week by week by going to www.facebook.com/Glendora Real Estate. And you can also contact me through LinkedIn. Now, the purpose of Glendora Real Estate Update is to educate and inform the community of Glendora, California of the current real estate market condition, any conditions affecting the market, and any news that may affect that market. Now, after doing a study of all the homes sold in Glendora for the last 90 days, and these are all single-family homes, there's been 85 homes that have sold in Glendora in the last 90 days. The average list price was $462,152, and the average sales price was $450,348. Now, the difference between list price and sales price would be the list price is the original price that the property was listed for, and then its subsequent sales price that it actually sold for. The average days on market is running around 89 days, and the average home description is it averages out to be a 3-bedroom, 2.29 bath home, about 1,801 square feet interior square footage, with a 12,983 square foot lot. The average age of the home was built in 1961. And the average per square foot price was $250.05. Now, condos and townhouses that also sold during the last 90 days, there was a total of 10 sold in Glendora. The average list price was $271,888, and the sales price was $256,910. The days on market averaged out at about 91. The description of those townhouses and condos was a 3-bedroom, 2.9 bath, 1,472 square foot home with 6,776 square foot exterior, and the average age was 1983. With a per square foot price of about $174.53 a square foot. Now, I've shrunk that market down to the last 30 days. That's from today, going back 30 days. And there was 28 homes sold in Glendora. These are single-family residences in the last 30 days that sold. Again, the average list price was $432,371. The sales price averaged at $427,261. The average day on market, now these are days on market, from the time it was listed to the time it was sold, is 95 days. The description was a 3-bedroom, 2.29 bath, averaging out at 1,668 interior square footage, with an average 10,849 exterior lot square footage. And the average age, the average age of the home was built in 1958. The price per square foot was averaging out about $256.15. Now, condos and townhouses in the last 30 days, there's only been 2 that have sold. The list price was listed at $271,095, and the sales price was $261,600. The average days on market was 59. The description of that home is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,323 square foot interior with a 4,319 square foot exterior, and the average year built was 1980. Now, the price per square foot on a home built or sold in the last 30 days, now this is the average per square foot price, was $197.93. Now, looking at market trends on single-family home residences, In the last when we did the our discovery on 90 days, the average per square foot price was $250.05. On a 30-day average, in the last 30 days, the per square foot price went up to $256.15. That's an increase in per square foot of $6.10, or 2.4% increase per square foot. That being an average, that means that the average home of 1,668 square feet would have an increased price, received an increased price sold of $10,174. So that's good news. The market seems to be trending upward. Now, looking at condos and townhouses over the differentiation between 90 days and 30 days. Over 90 days, the market was, again, the per square foot price was $174.53. And then after the 30-day mark, it was trending at $197.93. That's an increase of $23.40 a square foot, or 13.4% increase per square foot. And the average home of 1,323 square feet price had a price increase of $30,958. Now you're thinking, why would townhouses increase greater than homes? Now, townhome prices tend to be more volatile in a market. There's also a much broader, there's a much larger number of homes that were averaged. Again, we are talking the difference between 23 and 2. You know, single family houses 23, single condos was 2. So those things can manipulate the data. But we are seeing, this is all good news for those who are selling homes, and we're showing an increase. We're also, for the buyer, you need to be aware that we're showing a trend upward in pricing. So if you've been waiting to find bottom, it is now time to get in the market. Now let's take this last week, over the last 7-day period in Glendora, the weekly Glendora Real Estate update. We've had 152 listings total, 8 new listings, 8 sold listings. We had 6 of them have gone pending, and we had 4 changes